On our previous episode,
it is 8 in the morning, and after 10 weeks, we are leaving Oasis Marina.
My first bridge!
We are moored. Sweet job, baby. You did it.
Coming up in today's episode,
Heading out of St. Augustine.
I don't like this. Rob got 4 hours of sleep. I have not slept yet.
go slow!
Jiminy Christmas. We have 0.7 below our keels. 0.4. It's like a woman trying to fit in your skinny jeans if you gain like an ounce.
It is midnight, and we've got to get up to the mouth of the St. John's River up in Jacksonville by 6 a.m. so we can catch the incoming tide. So let's get going. We just got out of the mooring field and we are headed out into the ocean. How about that?
All right, my first time actually in the ocean with this boat.
Yep.
So
Let's do it, buddy.
let's go. There's a lighthouse in the background.
Like you can barely see the green and the red. I hate this inlet. We're at 16 feet. So it looks like there should be one more red one. Okay, this thing that's blinking way out there. Oh God almighty. I don't like this. I would really love a forward-facing sonar. Where does it tell you the depths? Like, how would you know with looking at that chart that it's that shallow?
That chart doesn't have. It should have.
So this is Davis's, well, other than us going to the Bahamas.
Yeah, that was easier.
On this boat, this is Davis's first time being out in the ocean. How do you feel?
Shaky.
We're only 2 miles offshore, and you can see shore just to our left.
I know, but I'm still shaky.
Okay. So we're going to be in the ocean for about 6 hours, and then we'll head up to St. John's. Okay? All right, you want to go to bed? How's your first time, well, since we went to the Bahamas, being out in the ocean in the middle of the night?
It's a lot nicer because it's not a monohull, so I don't feel seasick. But I also haven't gone inside yet, so I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope I don't throw up.
But coming out of that channel, man. Whew.
I don't think it was that bad, but I also wasn't driving the boat. I was just watching you, so.
I guess I just know there's a lot of groundings in that inlet, and I know from going in and out the inlet, it just gets really shallow really quickly, and it's the middle of the night. And thank God we have a full moon, though.
That's true. I mean, it's not really helping us, though.
So we have, I think, a whopping 3.8 knots of wind. So we won't be sailing currently. Yeah. So Davis was doing really good until I looked at the screen and it says Northern Right Whale Critical Habitat Precautionary Area. So now Davis is afraid we're gonna hit a whale. I mean, I guess people have hit a whale in this area before, but just cross our fingers. This is McKenna's first night shift. Yay! So I'm gonna sit at the helm. I think we're probably gonna do until 5 a.m. and then we're gonna let Rob sleep so that Rob can take us in the mouth of the St. John's. So
I'm too tired to do a shift on my own.
it's also the first time she's been on the ocean at night by herself. So I'm gonna sit out here with her as long as I can. Oh yeah. So I'm trying to decide whether to wake Rob up. This boat right here, he's been behind us for forever. So he's like 113. There wasn't a whole lot of information. But now he's making like a left-hand turn to pass at our stern. And he was out here, so I don't know why he did that. And
Show on the camera, you can see where we
and I don't want to wake Rob up. But I don't know if you can see this on the camera.
He's a lot closer than
He's towing something.
I told you. He's towing
Oh, he's
a cargo
towing.
ship. A ship. He's towing a cargo ship.
Okay. Well, I guess he's going to pass at our stern. that boat just completely altered course. Now he's like making a U-turn? I don't know. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. We just had that cargo ship go behind us. And we're finally getting some wind. But I'm not gonna put the main up at 3 in the morning. I'm trying to let Rob sleep. He slept for maybe 2 hours. So McKenna and I are, 13. But McKenna and I are just gonna stand watch until we can stand it, and then we'll wake him up. We're turning into the mouth of the St. John's River at, I guess 7 hours. It's 7 a.m. now. Rob got 4 hours of sleep. I have not slept yet.
So Shannon's going to go down while I traverse the
St. John's
River until we get to almost to the main street, then I'll get her up and we'll get some stuff done.
So we should arrive around noon, so in the next couple of hours.
Yep.
Who slept in my bed last night while Mommy was at the helm and Dad was sleeping in the salon? Davis.
Some sights and sounds from the St. John's River.
I used to take that car ferry when I was a little girl. Well, 11 when we moved to Fernandina. That was the only way to get from Jacksonville to Fernandina at the time because there was no Dames Point Bridge. I didn't even know it was still running.
First bridge. I think we'll be fine. One bridge down, 5 more to go. Motoring up to St. John's River. We pass these places on the road all the time. Going up to Fernandina Beach or going up to Georgia. All these roads and stuff that are near us, I pass all the time in the car, the truck, you know. And it's rather interesting that we're here on the water in our boat, just going up the river. This is our day, moving the boat from St. Augustine to Jacksonville and into the Ortega River. So kind of bittersweet, you know. We love Jacksonville, but we really love St. Augustine. St. Augustine downtown especially reminds me of being home. I'm from Louisiana, born in New Orleans, lived right outside of New Orleans in Slidell, and you know, that's just that downtown area, you know, with there's Spanish and French influence there as well. But you know, it reminds me of New Orleans. Yeah, it'll be missed. You know, we like being there, but hopefully up here, you know, things will go a little bit faster with all of our upgrades and everything else, and we can get on the road here shortly. And then after that, we're gonna hit the Bahamas for a little bit, and then you know, weather-wise, as long as everything looks good, we'll hit the Bahamas, and then from there, it's home free down to Panama, so we can get that crossing done and get on the road to French Polynesia. We are officially coming into downtown Jacksonville. There are my next 2 bridges directly ahead.
So when I was little, my mom used to refuse to go over this bridge because she had a dream when she was pregnant with my sister that she drove off the bridge and apparently didn't make it. So I've only really been across that bridge, I think, a couple of times in my whole life. Good morning. Hey, will you quickly tell me the story about the Matthews Bridge?
What?
Will you quickly tell me your story about the Matthews Bridge, why you wouldn't go over it when I was a kid?
No, it's not the Matthews, it's the Hart Bridge.
No, it was the Matthews.
No, it was the Hart.
Okay, well, what was your story?
I don't know, I just woke up, let's see.
And And that's my friend's Marina over there at Arlington Marina. This is a fixed bridge, just the Matthews Bridge, and it is scary to go under this. It's 100 feet, you said it's 100 feet tall? But looking at it, it doesn't look like we're gonna make it.
And then that's the Heart Bridge that's coming in next.
Oh yeah, oh I forgot about the Heartbreak Bridge. That's when I ran over on the river run.
Yeah, scratch your eyeball.
Yeah, fond memories of that bridge. We came through here with the kids when we took them to the zoo one day. Back when you used to could take your boat to the zoo and get in for free.
Yeah.
All right, is she gonna make it?
Plenty of space.
You can see that?
That's way up.
Oh, I guess it is. Oh yeah, we're good. It's still scary though. Okay, we're good. Well, we're good by like a ways.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyone that's ever ran in the river run, this is the last, it's 9 miles, and this is like the last mile-ish. And it's horrible. I scratched my cornea on that bridge because sand kicked up and got in my eye.
There's the stadium with the new workout facility.
Wow.
That white structure is the workout facility.
Oh, that thing to the left?
Yeah.
Oh, I think we'll get a better view over here though.
Hey, we actually went there
That's
for,
Jaguar Stadium, TIAA Bank Field.
we went there for a baseball, not a baseball, a football game.
Who do we see there?
The Saints and the Packers.
Yeah. Who won?
Saints.
That's right.
Let's run over.
So Davis, are you taking us through this bridge?
Yep.
Captain Davis.
I don't think I've been over that bridge since I ran across it.
Over a bunch of times.
Yeah, I don't go to downtown. So did anything happen fun while I slept for less than 2 hours?
Not really.
We made it through the first bridge.
Which was the Dames Point.
Dames
Oh, I
Point.
missed that one.
Yep.
All right, here we go under the Hart Bridge. All right, we gonna make it? We gonna make it? I think we're gonna make it.
We made it with
Ooh. Davis, you can stand up there and still make it.
All right, turn, dude.
And that brings us with a beautiful view of downtown Jacksonville.
I would gladly pay for a new windshield because this is crappy and horrible.
It's pretty terrible. As soon as we can get a fabricator to come to the boat, which good news is this new marina has 2 canvas makers within walking distance. So hopefully we'll get some work done.
Main Street Bridge, Main Street Bridge, Main Street Bridge. This is sailing vessel Paradise Falls.
Asking for your next opening.
Asking for your next opening.
We're headed westbound.
We're heading westbound.
So now you're driving the boat solo and talking on the VHF.
I know.
Man, doing a lot for an 11-year-old.
Come here, look. This is what I stand on.
Because he's too short.
Yeah.
So until we have a footrest down here made, Davis has to stand there to see over the instruments. God love him, he's our shortest kid.
Copy that, Captain. We're about to do an opening for another vessel, so you can come up through as well.
Say copy. Thank you.
Copy, thank you.
So funny story about this bridge. This is the Main Street Bridge. We used to go over this every Sunday morning, Sunday night to go downtown to church. And my sister and I, when we were pregnant with our girls, one Sunday morning we were coming home from church and I guess we were the last car to come over the bridge and it started to lift as right before we had gotten off because it lifts up, and right before we got off it started to lift. It was quite scary. And Maxwell House. It's the smell of downtown Jacksonville since I was a kid. I jail had a view of a nice marina. I don't know that I would keep my boat there. Oh my God, where'd the landing go? Didn't the landing used to be right here?
Copy that, Captain. Thank you.
74? What are we? What are we? Oh, lovely. So this one's 74 and we're 74. Go slow. Jiminy Christmas. Jesus. Oh. Good Lord. Wow, that's like super close. Yes. Oh, I see the cows.
This building right here is Wolfson Children's Hospital. I started working there in 1997 when I first graduated from nursing school and worked there for about 9 years for Wolfson and in the pediatric emergency department. It is near and dear to me. We used to take the patients, the kids, up to the top of the parking garage for July 4th and New Year's Eve to watch the fireworks. So I have spent many a night in that building.
Yes, Aunt Stacy worked at Florida Blue. It's like a woman trying to fit in your skinny jeans if you gain like an ounce.
So we are headed to the Ortega River. That's the Ortega Bridge over here. But because of shoaling in the area around here, we actually have to go down the river some more, go through, and then come back around. So take a little bit longer, but
Mama doesn't like shallow waters.
we're going to be safe about everything and not try to get across in this shoal. We probably could make it.
Heck no. No, no. See, when you were born and raised somewhere, and your mom was born and raised somewhere, you tend to have a lot of stories about every building we pass. I didn't really come over to this side of town very much, other than I did my clinicals in nursing school in the 90s at that hospital.
So real quick, Davis in 2019, we decided that we were going to be sailboaters, and we were power boaters, and we were going to be sailboaters. But Shannon had never been on a sailboat before, except for like in the DVI when we were on a cruise ship. We did a tour.
And it was a catamaran. It was like a
catamaran. Yeah, it was just they motored it. But we came over here to Ortega, and we did a discovery sail basically, and so this area right here is where Shannon, myself, and Davis
I don't remember it.
got to drive, got to captain our first sailboat, and it was a Beneteau 33 or.
And I have video of you going, "This is awesome."
Yep. So
Yeah, I don't remember.
this area right here is where we were sailing, all up and down here.
Because before we bought and committed to a monohull to learn on, we wanted to make sure that we could handle the heeling of a monohull before we bought one. And I knew if we could do a monohull, we could definitely do a catamaran.
Yep.
How was your sleep?
feel like I haven't slept that good in a while.
Slept that good?
Yeah.
McKenna hung on till 4 in the morning. Ooh, we're at 4 feet. Wow, it's deep. So all through here, it's incredibly shallow. It's 2 to 3 feet under our keel. Don't like shallow depths. We have 0.7 below our keels. 0.4. That is frightening. So where's the bridge opening?
Right in there. See that blue
That
ball?
little tiny thing?
Yeah.
How wide is that?
It's narrow, so we gotta like, it's gonna be hugging both sides.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
That's fine. No, it's high tide right now, so.
Tide's got nothing to do with the width of the bridge.
Horizontal clearance 53 feet.
It's hot as heck. And our beam is 24. So Davis, would you say 56? It's 56 minus 24. It's your homeschool for the day. It's 56 minus 24.
32.
So 15 foot clearance on each side.
Ortega River Bridge, Ortega River Bridge. This is sailing vessel Paradise Falls, asking for your next opening.
You gotta listen closely to this dude.
This is the Ortega Bridge, copy there, Captain. Keep coming there, just keep it coming. Stay on channel 9, you clear the bridge, you get close to us, start your open.
Let's copy that.
Copy that. I called how many bridges? 2 or 3?
It's their long lost daughter, McKenna.
It's like I called at least 2 or 3 bridges today. Like it's sketchy as heck. It's like it's not even a foot below our keel. That's
It's 0.8 depth. We were at 0.2 at one point. I have flashbacks of cooking pancakes, leaving St. Pete, and you're in the middle of the channel. You're driving, and all of a sudden the boat just comes to a complete stop and syrup goes all over the galley.
oh yeah, I remember that.
You weren't there.
I thought it
Yeah,
was.
you weren't. No, this is when we were moving the monohull
Wait,
from St. Pete to.
Hunter?
Yeah. Depth now?
1.7. But hey.
Yeah.
But that's 1.7 below our keels. The way that the charter company had this set up is that they wanted to show what was underneath the keel and not the actual depth of the water. So the actual depth is 1.6 plus 5, so you're at basically 6.5 feet, almost 7 feet now.
So look how tiny this bridge is.
We're gonna have about 15 feet on each side.
Sweet Lord. That's threading the needle right there, babe. I will gladly let you home this.
It's all right. I'm good. There's plenty of space.
Sailing vessel Paradise Falls is clear.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here.
That's someone that's happy to do their job right there. And that's going to be our parking spot for the next few weeks. Holy hotness. It's hot.
Oh, jeez.
So hot. And we are docked at the new marina for the next couple of weeks. I hope it's not going to be that long. Kenna, how was your first overnight passage?
It was okay.
Would you do it again?
I would. I mean, it wasn't horrible. I didn't get seasick. I got seasick on the Hunter though. So
Oh, yeah.
This was way better because I didn't feel sick.
And plus we had amazing sea state.
Amazing what?
Sea state. The ocean was great. It was calm. Davis, what was your favorite part? Hailing the bridges?
Sure. But I mean,
He's trying to be cool about it. It was his favorite part.
I'm actually not. I felt like I was about to get seasick. So.
You went to sleep. And then you were good. All right.
Checking out the amenities at the new marina. They have nice, clean, private bathrooms. They have 2 nice pergolas and a pool. So at least when it's stinking hot outside, we can come jump in the pool and cool off. And a fire pit. Pretty nice.